Hello, welcome back to my channel, Joy Plans. Today I have a plan with me featuring this Peachy kit from Sticky Essentials. This is quite a bit older. The art is from Celeste Studios. I think it came out last year. It was stunning. This art rocked my world. I got the matching album that has like the print of the bottom washi, and Celeste Studio also offered like a wallpaper, and it said just Peachy, and that was my wallpaper, not my lock screen but my home screen for like probably a year, like up until I think like December. And so I just love this kit, and I love orange. Orange is my favorite colors. That fashion girl who's on Monday, who I really should have featured on the sidebar at the top, is Hilary Duff. I'm convinced. And like, who doesn't love a little throwback Hilary Duff moment? Yeah, anyways, so I do have to apologize though, because I did not film the first half of the base. I thought I was filming. I film on my phone and I pressed the record button, so I thought, and went on my merry way. But little did I realize I was on photo, not video. So I have a nice, great picture of my base. Well, not my base, my blank page with my kit sitting on top. But yeah, so I realized it a little way through, and then I kind of did a little retake. That's why I tried to flip through the kit of what I had left, but obviously it wasn't the same. But that was my like regrouping moment. It was a little frustrating, but just more comical than anything. But I know that stuff happens, so I decided to keep the underlays. Putting down this, I feel like I always skip this part and just cut it out of my video, so I decided to keep it on to show you just something else and something different. So honestly, I feel like this mistake just left an opportunity to show you something else. That's what I'm convincing myself. And for these underlays, they are from a roll from Caress Press. So they are more of the pinky, like true peachy rose gold. And so I felt like it worked perfectly. And then I had the roll for the bottom washi as well. And I had to, I think, cut it a little bit to just make sure it fit the right way, because there's two different like lines that you could rip on for these bottom washi overlays, and I always confuse which one is which. So I always have to kind of line it up and then go back and rip. Anyways, long story long, this kit in this week is, like I said, it's older kit, but it is super cute. This week I really wasn't doing anything. We're in March, we're almost towards spring, and I am just using up Anytime kits. I have had these two Anytime kits from Sticky Essentials since last year. Like, maybe even over, you know what? No, because one of them was from Cyber Monday 2020. Yeah, I've had them for like a year and a half, and they've just been sitting in my collection. And I'm referring to this kit, the Peachy kit, and then the Wild Child one that I used at the end of January going into February. And I've had them sitting in my collection for so long that this new year, the start of 2022, I'm like, I must use these in the next couple months. And I was a little worried that since the kit format is different, that I wouldn't have enough. But thankfully, I was able to have enough for both, and I doubted it for both. I was able to go back and add, since I bought these kits at different times, I added like the extra boxes add-on. How many times can I say add-on? I added the extra boxes add-on, and that was a game changer. That helped a lot. So you'll see I laid down my sidebar, and then I changed it up slightly with once I realized that I had more than enough boxes, so I didn't have to pull any from my collection. I did, but I went back and changed it, is what I'm trying to say. So you'll see it look a little different when I show you the end clip. But this, the underlays, wow, is just in this really light confetti, which is my personal favorite. I just feel like it adds a little bit of sparkle without it being too much. And I will sometimes, for my underlays, if they're on a roll, sometimes I'll roll them out and put them, like rip them into their size, so they're just ready to go, and I put them in a reusable sticker album so it's easy to grab. And then oftentimes I am not that prepared, so I just go straight from the roll to my paper, and sometimes that takes a really long time, which is why I often cut it out. So this week I kind of tried to line them up on my coil to just be able to kind of rip a few and then place down. I don't know. I honestly don't know which is best or which is more effective. Probably doing it on my own time and having it in my reusable album, but that is not always a thought that goes in my head before I start filming. And then I did have these little hexagons that I think are actually really cute, and I was able to add right on the left side of my March script sticker, which is from Sugar Pop Fizz, and I feel like that's perfect. I just really like how it looks, and I kind of layered them together. Then I'm pulling in this foil sheet and adding in some little deco bits, which were really cute. The little deco that came in the kit were perfect. They were like the perfect size, so I was able to spread those out really nicely. And I just want to live in this scene, in this house. It's so cute. The peach wallpaper, I mean, if I was living by myself and I would love this aesthetic. It's just so fun. It's a good balance of bright and cheery, and I just am in love. I'm so sorry that my head keeps popping in as well, because apparently I needed to get very close to certain things. Starting with my pre-planning, I'm just marking a school, and I'm using these kind of bigger boxes, and I only had school Monday through Thursday this week. Friday was a teacher work day, but my husband had some doctor's appointments, and I decided to take it off because I could. Honestly, this year I'm just kind of over it, and it was a good day to take off because I didn't have to make sub plans, and I don't know. Yeah, I just didn't need it, so I took it off. And marking school this week, it took me a really long time to decide how I was going to mark school this week because of it being a little bit more monochromatic, and the shades of orange were a little bit different. I was able to find one color of Carly Plans, and it's from her neutral collection. It's like the rust, not yellow, rust orangish color that went really well. And I stuck with that for the rest of the week. For any of my doodles, I picked that color in any of her colorways. But I thought originally that I was maybe going to pull in this Once More with Love sticker sheet with the backpacks, but I clearly have never used it. I thought this would be very well loved. Well, actually, that's a repurchase. And then I just got like so buried in Carly Plans backpacks in like the best way possible. I'm just so obsessed and have to collect them all, and so yeah, here I am, and that's how I mark that. And then I use the school script from Valerie's Paperie, who she is no longer, well, she's currently not open on Etsy, but she reopens when she comes home for college and that kind of stuff on breaks. But I am very much into that McPlans font, and I thought I was going to do that, but I used it last week, so I decided to change it up. Then for the rest of the pre-planning, I think I just marked that I'm going to have a dinner with a friend on Monday, which I did. We went to Thai food, but since I didn't know which kind of food we were eating or where we were going, I just used a Once More with Love little friends hanging out, friends together munchkin duo, and you'll see that in just a minute. Then I was a little bit struggling with how many bigger boxes were in this kit, and towards the beginning of the week I was just so scared of not having enough boxes that I didn't cut any of them down. But in hindsight, I wish I would have cut more down, and that I just wish I wasn't as worried. However, I haven't bought any more kits from Sticky Essentials. I was going to say now I know for next time, but I have not purchased from Sticky Essentials since these purchases a very long time ago, and I also didn't use them because they caused a little bit of trauma. Not really, that's a really dramatic word, but they just, it just took a very, 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 very long time to get here, and just a little bit more follow-up than I typically like with like shop owners and stuff. So yeah, I just haven't gone back and purchased anything else, but if I ever need to, now I know kind of what I need to make a kit work. And this is what I was talking about, that I was pulling in a box from my collection that I thought I needed, but in the end I didn't need it, and I just used some undo. I redid the sidebar. I took out the habit tracker because that's just more of a space filler. And then I put in some washi strips, and I didn't need all of them. It was just maybe a little too much. So you'll see that at the end when I show you the final result. But for the rest of my pre-planning, let's see, I'm marking, my husband has a doctor's appointment also on Thursday evening, so I was marking that. And then I think I marked that I had no school on Friday, and that was from Carly Plan's little school sampler that she did back in August, and it came in handy. And then the little doodle that I used, and you'll see in a minute, is from also Carly Plans, and it's my new favorite doodle. It's little like slippers. I think, are they bunny slippers? And then some popcorn, and I feel like it's just me. I don't know. I just have a lot of just lazy days or lazy nights, and it just marks it perfectly, is what I'm trying to say. Then I just added on Sunday that we spring forward. It's daylight savings, and that little spring forward doodle is from the Coffee Monsterz Co. I originally had it on my monthly, and then I realized I didn't have anything, like I thought I had a script and a sampler to mark daylight savings, but I didn't. So I rearranged my monthly and added it here. But that is pretty much it. I'm not sure if I said the date dots are from Plana Hannah. They are in font 5. And that pretty much concludes my pre-planning. So let's skip to the very end so you can see the final spread. All right, here is the finished spread. I'm obsessed with it. There's a little glimpse of that rose gold. I really did not pull in much foil this week. But overall it was a great week. I really liked the monochromatic little elements, and orange is my favorite color, so it worked out. I feel like this little extra box blended in pretty well as it possibly could. However, I think I said this in my voiceover, my biggest regret is not putting Hilary Duff up at the top. And yeah, I know it's not actually Hilary Duff, it just really looks like her. But this was such a cute anytime kit. I'm glad I finally got to use it. Like I said, it was a pretty good week. I took Friday off of school, which was nice to just like play with stickers, organize, just chill out. Lots of time with the dog, and I started binging Below Deck Sailing. I wrote yacht, but I meant to say it's sailing. And yeah, I pretty much binged that like all this week. That's what I did like every evening. So if you watch that show, let me know down below. I think I'm watching like the first season, so I'm not sure how old it is. And then I also got a massage this week and just like hung out with my mom all Saturday, which was super nice. So let me know if you watch Below Deck, like I said, and I will catch you in my next plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.